Our artist is Dave Anki. He creates music of a dance genre, and we have contacted him already, and he's allowed us to use the soundtrack "Never Be Alone." Um, yeah.
It's mainly like progressive house, and it was originally 5.5 minutes long, but he's doing a radio edit which he's working on right now for us, which is cuts it down to around 3. And we've looked at locations and done recce's, and we found a couple possible locations, but the one that fits in best with the whole hyperreal theme of house is probably a cabin in the woods, which sounds quite cliche of it, but it's we can really sort of do it up with lighting, and we'll also include photos in the blog, which we'll have a link at the end to. And actors wise, through workplaces and just general school, we've had offers for people who want to be in it and have close-ups and dance in it. So it's working well. We've had a lot of offers, and we've got quite a few options.
We already have a storyboard, like basic storyboard for what we want to do, and then we also went to the location and then took pictures of the shot types we want to use, 90 pictures, and made an animatic out of it and put the track over it. We've also done a props list, just a basic idea, so the sort of party cups we'll be using, confetti, and then we've done costumes as well.
Looked into it. I mean, we've based our costume on the target audience, like
so it's just young,
revealing, very raving.
Like,
we've looked at target audience, and a lot of them, the reason that house music is so attractive is because it's so hyper-real and sexualised, and there's quite an unspoken drug culture in it. So obviously we're not going to go like blasé, but we're going to be subtle and we're going to have visual effects
to make it look
to sort of like
druggy, but we're not going to put them.
No, just going to insinuate with like colours, and we might do like 3D effects and stuff using After Effects and like motions. But that's kind of what we're going for, and I think it will appeal, as a lot of the typical target audience are young. They're into sort of like the hyper-real style of it, and I think that it keep them interested in the video.
So basically our music concept is boy meets girl, but in between there'll be an obstacle to keep them apart, and the boy will tend to be alone, so it's reinforcing the idea of the lyrics to the video, relating them. And then at the end they'll come together and the obstacle will be out of the way, and then that's when all the confetti comes down.
Yeah, big ending. But the obstacles will be like he'll look at her, and it's implied he's on something, or like he's struggling, or
it's all very hyper real.
Yeah, and he'll look at her, and then for some reason there'll be an explosion of colour to a drop, and it's all going to kind of work in with the music, and the effects are going to complement it. And that's just our general overview and the pitch, really, for Never Be Alone.
Mm-hmm.